Hello everyone, this is day 68 of building a house every day for 100 days. Thank you guys for all the support recently, really appreciate it. Let's go right in this one here. Start with like this kind of like mountain foundation. Get this like slope up on the left side here. Saw from the thumbnail here, I'm going for another mushroom theme like I did with day 7. Figured it's been a while. Kind of a lot better at building now, figured I should like give it another shot. Should I do something a bit more unique with it? So kind of get the cliff up, you know, placeholder box, replace it with stone, replace it with dirt. Some grass, well, mycelium, you know. Mix some dirt in on the sides. Just kind of like blend it better. Like the way the shape of like the cliff's coming out here. A couple small details, add some like rooted like dirt, some roots, some cobblestone in there. You can start on the path. Kind of make like wind up a bit. Spruce slabs to kind of get it to like just be walk upable, like, you know, so you could actually just, you know, have to jump basically. Get started on the house itself here. Kind of figure out the shape I want for it. I had an idea in my head. I knew I wanted to have like a tower and like a couple of different sections, but I wasn't exactly sure what. Mess around with kind of like the size and the shape here for a minute. Settle on this, you know, each section is a different color, just kind of as placeholder. Start figuring out the palette I want for the walls. Despite it being like a mushroom house, I really decided not to use mushroom block, like stem at all. It just kind of doesn't mix well with other white blocks, and it kind of leads to like it being really flat. So like I switch this out in a minute here. Cause I kind of mess around with it, it just doesn't really mix like at all. Get the roof shape in, kind of figure out what I want to do here with this. Replace it all with white wool as a placeholder block. So I get this steep one in the middle, and then I get this kind of like more, I guess, 45 degree, just like stairs on the right side here. And then on the left will be just a tower. So I kind of got like 3 different roof sections. Fill the right side in with the red, in the middle with the brown. Those are like placeholders for, I'm going to mix in like mushrooms with that. Make this roof connect to the tower. Start working on the tower. I kind of decided to like shape it a bit, make it seem a bit like natural looking. You know, because it's a mushroom house. Like I figured it kind of just fits better, honestly, if it was not like perfect and symmetrical. Get started on the shape of the tower. Pretty simple, just kind of make it mean a point. Pretty happy with how the shape of it came out. Come back down to the bottom here. Just use my like kind of like the same gradient I usually use for white. I really like the way it looks. I think it like fits well. Like it kind of looks still like mushroom, even though it's not mushroom. Just kind of mix it in everywhere. Over at the tower, I do try to use mushroom block again, but it just doesn't mix. So go back to diorite and get some calcite. Kind of like gradient it up. And then I also do the same from the top to bottom. Figure it just kind of looks good. Has like a nice texture to it. Start texturing the roof. You know, red mushroom, red wool, concrete powder. I think it came out really, really good looking, honestly. Same with the middle section here. You know, start with brown mushroom, kind of like cleaning up the inside here. You know, brown mushroom, concrete powder, and wool. Bit of concrete as well. Make sure you get both sides of it. Head up to the kind of like cone here. Same thing. Just try to make sure there's not too many like large sections of like one block. Put mushrooms around on it. You need to use world edit for this, so I have like a placeholder block. I think it kind of like ties it together. Get started on like where I want the windows to be. I get one on the right here. You know, some on the back. Kind of like struggle with this middle one for a minute there. I'm not really sure exactly what to do with it, because there's not quite enough room to make it like that big. So I kind of move it around for a minute. It just looks too cramped. I sit on a circle. So yeah, I kind of fill that in with like red in a minute. Got like a window on the bottom. Bring the path up. Put the windows in. Get a door. Kind of go for this like 3 tall door, trap doors. Kind of makes it look like just bigger. Get like red glass in the top. I put some white in it. Kind of like looks like a mushroom, like a red mushroom. Put this like kind of like brown mushroom on the side. I think it kind of helps fill the space because it was kind of empty over there. Some flower pots around, some lanterns. Try to use as much mushroom as possible. For flower pots and everything, you kind of need to use actual plants because you can't really get the hanging effect with a mushroom because they're too small. So I just kind of mix in some like other like red plants, you know, like green, nothing that pops too much because I want it to be mainly mushroom. Get mushrooms on the bottom. Use a couple like big mushrooms, just kind of mix it up. Almost like bushes, but you know, for like the mushroom block palette. It's really bad for the outside here. Head inside now. Pretty simple interior. The space isn't like that hard to work with. Kind of clean it up for now. Put a ceiling on it. Section off this section on the right. Put a quick kitchen in here. Nothing out of the ordinary, you know, lanterns, flower pots. Get the floor in. Quick like welcome area. Kind of like a rug. Put a carpet over here. Mushroom carpet. Get a quick dining area, bookshelf, you know. Get like a desk here. You know, hang some lanterns, some flower pots, a couple paintings. That's really about it for that side. Hang over here. Kind of decided to use like tower space for like a staircase. So I kind of like section it off. Get like a quick island there. Kind of make it come up because it's a nice spot for a staircase, really. You know, head back downstairs, put a quick rug in, some paintings, flower pots, get like a house plant. Better for the downstairs. Heading upstairs here. Clean up the roof for a second. Put a bed in, like a bookshelf behind it. Couple candles, some lanterns, flower pot. Get like a desk on the side. Hang a couple flower pots, some lanterns. That's really about it. Get some paintings up, just for a bit more detail. Some more lanterns, a couple more flower pots. And yeah, that's about it. This house is dedicated to my patron, Aelic. Thank you, really appreciate it. Thanks everyone for watching. If you want a house dedicated for yourself, Patreon for just $3 a month. You also get access to every house I built for the series so far. So yeah, if you want to do that, really appreciate it. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.